Mr. Lee, talk to me. What's going on?
Sir, we've detected an awakening, a surge of energy unlike anything on record. It's like a new star formed, undeniable, disruptive. It's coming from the Everflow dimension, the star sector known as SAM.
Control, is this confirmed?
Roger that. Sisters of Affinity and Mercy, hybrid beings, energy disruptors, unaffected by Earth frequencies, long dismissed as a myth until now.
Alesis.
How can I help you?
Pull up the history of SAM, Sisters of Affinity and Mercy.
Loading. Samantha Myles, Chicago, Illinois. A variant being born with rare power, love, flowing through light and the healing fire of emotion. Her flame doesn't burn, it restores. With every pulse, she reaches the broken, the disconnected, the millions lost in the noise. She was sent to awaken the world and remind us what it means to feel.
Hey, Chi-Town, thank you for checking in. From the north, south, east, and west side. Hey, in this beautiful city and all you beautiful people, we just want you to have a beautiful time on this 4th of July weekend. And make sure you stay safe and hydrated, huh? And speaking of sun, here's a new track from Bishop Feelgood. This one is called Sun on My Skin. On this Just Good Music.
This is the story about a very special girl. A girl with a special gift. The gift of love's fire. She don't know it yet, but although she's coming home, a journey has just begun. See, by the time this day is done, an ordinary girl, the kind who grew up next door on the block, jumping double dutch, sitting on front porches, open fire hydrants, well, she's gonna be awakened, not just to who she is, but to why she is. Her name is Sam. And whether she likes it or not, she was born to feel the pain of others, to carry the heat of the world in her chest, and to return it not with vengeance, but with mercy, with light, with fire. That's her gift. A fire that doesn't burn, it heals, but only if she learns how to use it. Her story begins.
Yes, my baby is home!
Feels good to be home. After months away at college, nothing beats walking through that door and feeling Mama's arms around me. Letters, phone calls, they kept us close, but it's not the same as this. I miss this house. The living room music, helping in the kitchen, those backyard talks where Mama dropped her wisdom. I missed her food, my bed, the whole feeling of being home. And trust me, I can't wait for a real home-cooked meal. But tonight, it's the 4th of July. Word is Earl's got his own nightclub now, and I'd love to check it out. I know Mama always gets nervous and worries when I go out, especially when I'm around a lot of people, but I'll be careful. Tonight, I just want to feel the city again. I used to think Mama was just being overprotective. Wouldn't let me play with the other kids, no fire hydrant, no basketball, no house parties, just books, rules, solitude. I'll never go anywhere. And now that I'm home, I'm grown. I gotta do me, live, not just exist. But she used to say, it's not always what they do to you, baby. It's how they make you feel on the inside. Said I was different. said I had to be preserved. I didn't get it. Back then, I just felt lonely. But now I feel it. That thing inside, that fire she talked about. I think I always knew I was different. But the day I realized it was at the park. Mom, she never let me wander too far from her. I used to think she was just being overprotective. But now I know she was protecting them from me.
Well, well. Look who thinks she belongs. Aw, is little Sam gonna cry?
It was just another Saturday afternoon until they showed up. Karen and her little crew. They loved picking on kids who couldn't fight back.
You better leave if you know what's good for you.
I'm not going anywhere! I'm tired of you guys! Always picking on somebody! I'm warning you! Don't make me angry!
And that's when something inside me snapped. I didn't mean to scare them, but for the first time in my life, I wasn't afraid. One kid came up to me after. Didn't say much, just said thanks. From that day on, Mom didn't have to tell me why she kept me close. I already knew.
Sam, get your little butt over here right now. You could have seriously hurt one of them kids.
Mama, why do my hands shoot fire when I get angry?
It's not just fire, baby. It's a gift. One day, you'll understand why you have it.
So, what do I do until then?
Until then, never let anyone put fear inside of you. Don't ever let them or anyone live inside your mind. You control your emotions and you show them love always.
But what about bad people?
Bad people will have their day. They always do. You have something no one else does. A shield, an aura, an energy that will live in the hearts of others. Forever.
I will say this though, being in the house all the time, I became my own best friend. That Pioneer stereo and the Busted Fisher speakers, man, they practically raised me. Vinyl, tapes, cassettes, whatever mood I was in, the music was always right there, giving me what I needed. Anytime, every time. When I was little, I used to think there were actual people inside the stereo. No lie. I'd dance my butt off, trying to learn all the moves from MTV, BET, Soul Train. No audience, no stage crew, just me, the mirror, and the music. The basement was my stage, and I was my own live concert.
Sam! Answer the phone! It's for you!
What's up?
What's up? It's been a minute since I've seen Earl, my best friend for life. We've always had this strange relationship. People thought we'd end up together, but somehow we were always closer as friends than anything else. There was a pull, sure, but it never needed to be about romance. He's always been my anchor. I remember back in grade school, every morning he'd come by and walk me to class. Kids used to tease me because I was different. Quiet, smart, respectful, never used profanity. They'd laugh at me for that, but Earl never did. He stood right by me, never let me feel alone. Music was always his thing. He'd be behind the turntables mixing old vinyl hits, and I'd be dancing, singing along. No surprise he's running a nightclub now. His family came into some money, moved to the south suburbs. Earl's always had that honest hustle. Summers he worked for Uncle GP at Willie and Leon's bike shop, saving every dime, talking about credit scores before anybody our age even knew what that meant. He wasn't the best in school, got into fights sometimes, but when it came to numbers, he was sharp. Math made sense to him.
His dream was a brand new Mercedes AMG Hammer. He'd go on and on about it, protecting that 800 score like it was gold. Life took us different ways. When college came around, it hurt him when I left for UNLV. Earl stayed back, went to Kennedy King. I know he wished I'd stayed closer.
Hey, come with me. I want to show you something. Look at that. That's my baby. 1990 AMG Hammer.
Oh my God, Earl. It is beautiful. I knew you could do it. I knew it. Always knew it.
I can't take all the credit, though. I had to watch. I watched my uncle, how he got down. He was one who always say, be legendary. Whatever you want, go get it. And Uncle, Mr. GP Morningstar, now you know, he wasn't just no name on the south side of Chicago. He was a living legend. Musician, graphic designer, his big family, 4 boys, 2 girls. His dream was only just start a business on the south side, you know. He didn't inherit wealth or wait for a handout. No, he bootstrapped his way up, working 7 days a week, grinding. And that fire, though, it came from like Mr. Willie and Mr. Leon. You see, they shopped Willie and Leon Cycle. It wasn't just a place to fix bikes. It was there for young brothers and sisters come together. We sit around, talk, listen, and learn. And you know, they always offer free air and free inner tubes for life. That was their motto, but it wasn't just about the bikes, you see. The air, as he would say, was knowledge, and the wisdom was the inner tubes. They didn't care about profit, they just cared about people. They cared about preserving something sacred, you know, elders guiding youth, building the community the old-fashioned way with love and time and truth. But when GP bought the shop, he made a promise to them and the boys. He said, Law, I ain't gonna never sell, I would never sell, just belong to us. But then, you know that real estate firm, Bolot, Payne and Laws? They a shiny real estate firm, big pockets. They wanted that land, and they couldn't stand the sight of that little shop holding up their glass kingdom. So they built around it, over it, even put a tennis court on top of it. But what they didn't know was beneath those steel beams in them luxury condos was a man who ought to fight, and he knew his rights. Turns out they violated all his air rights, built their empire on top of GP's land. They tried to buy him off with $2 million to disappear, and he refused. They even threatened to harass his family, but he stood tall. He only had them pro bono lawyers, his faith, and the community. And when the verdict came back, man, they gave him $5 million a month for 6 years, plus 15% residuals for life. The jury took less than 2 hours, because they knew what we all knew, some things just ain't for sale. From that day forward, Mr. Leon, GP, they were more than just men, but they were pillars. And they also, they would remind us that greed ain't always good, that the L doesn't matter, the neighborhood can fight back and win. And all it took was one man who kept his promise. Man, you know, I really miss those days. You know, the neighborhood ain't the same without Mr. Willie and Mr. Leon, you know. They protect the blocker and the people, you know. Some of the last great men in Chicago.
You right. When they spoke, everybody listened. They carried wisdom and they cared.
Yeah, they gave good advice, pushing us, telling us never settle. Pops GP showed me how to deal with money, treat people right.
And look at you now. All that wisdom paid off. How about we go out tonight and celebrate that? Let's go to your club and have a drink, just enjoy.
Wait, you, Miss Little Stay in the House, you really coming out with me? Oh, shit. Bet.
On the next episode of The Feed.
Welcome, Master Sam. You are truly one of a kind. Screens, the feed, they all distract.